Our life is completely unpredictable. We never know what is going to happen with us in upcoming moments. This is not just limited to a normal human being, but to every soul on the planet, including some beggars. Often, we see a beggar on the street sitting in dirty old clothes, which most of us ignore and bypass. Some people even don't want to look at them, while a small number of people may have pity on them and give something. In short, most of the people have nothing to do with the life of a homeless or beggar. However, if someone tries to know closely, it may change the beggar's life forever. In today's video, we are going to tell you a story of one such beggar whose life was radically changed by a bypasser raising him from streets to the top of success. Before we continue, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon. Let's roll in now. In the city of São Paulo, Brazil, a beggar named Raimundo Arruda Sobrino had been living on the streets from the last 35 years. During this time, he used to write something on his waste paper. Raimundo was not always a beggar. He was born in a small village of Brazil, but later moved to the city to fulfill his dreams. He worked as a gardener, then as a bookseller. But in the 1970s, crisis hit the country, causing thousands of people to lose their jobs, including Raimundo. For the next 10 years, he wandered across the country in search of job and better life, but unfortunately, he failed to find a new job. He had also lost his family and had nowhere to go, thus started living on the streets. He lived on the streets for the next 35 years. Over the years, his condition was getting worse. He rarely washed and never cut his hair. Thousands of people were homeless at the time, so no one ever cared about how they were living. Raimundo had a craze of writing poetry, so during the time, he was writing poems and stories on papers which he bought from the money he was given. He carefully put all of his written stuff in an old tattered folder. As most of the homeless are invisible to the people, so no one was there to read Raimundo's poetry and stories. However, Raimundo didn't stop writing until 2011. He was noticed by a girl named Shalla Monteiro. She lived nearby the place where Raimundo used to write. Shalla looked at Raimundo with interest because every day she passed by him, she noticed the homeless was always writing something. Once, she dared to approach him and asked what he was writing. Shalla's interest was a bit surprising for Raimundo, as for everyone passing by, he was nothing more than an unpleasant beggar. However, he showed the girl what he had written. She was shocked and couldn't believe her eyes when she read the poetry and poems written by a homeless vagrant person. It was really a genius work by the man. She was very impressed with the beggar's talent and got an interesting idea for sharing his talent with the world. She created a social media page with the Raimundo's name and began to upload his poems and stories. Soon after, the page attracted thousands of poetry lovers and gained many followers and fans. People started coming to talk to him and to help him. Raimundo was taken to the salon for makeover and a shower. Something very interesting happened when his real personality came out after the makeover. Seeing the pictures posted on his page, his real brother recognized him, and he came up to him to make sure that whether or not Raimundo was really his missing brother. It was an unbelievable reunion, as the family had lost all the hopes of seeing him again and thought that he had died long ago. Raimundo has now turned 83 and lives with his family. Hundreds of his poems and a book have published. Raimundo is still publishing and is one of the most popular writers in Brazil. He has a huge fan following. From a homeless beggar to one of the top writers of Brazil, Raimundo's story is really amazing. Though he was a beggar, but had a talent inside that is now rewarding him with the best. According to Raimundo, if you have a talent and knowledge, these never hide and come out in one way or another. That's it for today, guys. Hopefully you would have enjoyed this video. What is your opinion about Raimundo's inspiring life story? Let us know in the comment section below. See you next time with more interesting stuff.